Okay. So have a look at this for a second. So this right here, this note in my phone is how I track all my strength sessions. So at the top, there's just a little heading that says odd weeks, and then halfway down, there's another one that says even weeks. Under each of those two main headings, we've got upper, lower, and full. Upper body session, lower body session, full body session. That's the same for the even weeks as well. Odd means the odd number of weeks that we're into a training block. So week 1, week 3, week 5, etc. Even obviously being 2, 4, and 6. So before I got started with this training program, I had a look at different exercises that I wanted to do that would meet the goals of what it is that I'm trying to achieve. So make me a better runner and also make me stronger. So each of these exercises is picked exactly for that purpose. Now in the notes app, what's in here is exactly what I did the previous time I did this session. So today is an odd week, it's week 5, and I know I'm doing lower body today. So I can see that last time I did the odd week lower body session, here is the weights, the sets, and the reps that I used. So at the moment I'm doing dumbbell step-ups, and I know last time I did 3 times 12 each side with 20 kg. Now I want to achieve progressive overload. I want to do more than I did last session. So I need to either increase the sets, increase the reps, or increase the weight. Generally, what I do is keep the sets exactly the same all the way through the training block. I start out with about 9 reps, and then the next session I'll do 10 reps. Then I'll do 11, then I'll do 12. Once I can do 12, then I'll increase the weight and drop back down to 9. So that's why in today's session for dumbbell step-ups, I'm doing 3 times 9 with 24 kg. So the sets are keeping the same. The reps, I'm dropping them back down to 9, but I'm increasing the weight to 24 kg. And then in the next session, which will be week 7, I'll be doing 3 times 10 with 24 kg. So achieving progressive overload. The session gets a little bit harder each time you do it. This is what I do, this is how I track my strength sessions, and this is how I ensure that I'm achieving progressive overload. Everybody does it a little bit differently. This is just what I find easiest, personally. Let's get back to it. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Just got to update that last one now of how much we did, which was 3 times. So we did 3 times 30 last time, and now we're doing 3 times 35 for this time. So then next time I might try and do 3 times 40 or maybe 3 times 38, something like that. So you just keep on progressing each time. As long as you track what you've done, it's pretty easy to be able to track how to progress. Basically, you just know you need to do more than you did last time. Hi everybody, it is a seriously cold day today. It's strange because it's an absolutely beautiful day. Clear blue skies all day, the sun's been out, it looks absolutely lovely. But wow, this is the coldest it's been in probably at least a month. Maybe more than that. We're sort of late evening now, about 4 o'clock, and there's still frost on the floor. It's just not melted all day, even though the sun's been out. It's just not touching it. So yeah, feeling a bit chilly today. I'm feeling good though. I think the sun being out, I felt better in myself today. So yeah, I'm feeling good, but just really, really cold. Really cold. I'm just warming up at the moment. We've got a rolling 1200 session today, which basically means 1200 meter intervals, and you have to run the recoveries in between, so they're rolling. So even though you are recovering for 400 meters in between, you have to keep moving basically. So 1200 meters at 4:15 pace, I think is the target, and then back off for 400, and then back into the 1200 up there. This is slippy. This is real slippy. Right, that's the warm-up done. Time to get into the hard stuff. Honestly, one of the biggest goals today is going to be to not hit the deck in this ice. If we can not fall over and we can get somewhere near the pace targets, I'm going to be pleased with the outcome of today, regardless. Okay, that's the first one done. The goal now is to keep moving forward as quickly as possible, but recovering at the same time. Okay, time to work again. Let's go. Right, time for the last one. Let's polish this run off. Let's get it done. I'm finally feeling warmed up now. It took a while today, but yeah, I'm warmed up for this last one. Let's go. Let's get it done. This is lethal. Ah, no. This is so slippy. Just can't get the speed on this ice. Right, that's the last hard one done. It's really tricky conditions. The ice is just throwing me off, man. There we go. Steaming up when I came back inside. That shows how cold it is out there. Whew, yeah, I'm pleased with that session. I think I've said enough about the snow and the ice and the temperature, and they all did make the session really difficult, but apart from that, I'm really pleased with how the session went. I think in hindsight, maybe I would have got a little bit more out of it if I'd have done it on the treadmill instead. I think instead of battling those conditions, I probably could have nailed exactly what I was meant to do on the treadmill. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm pleased with what I did. I know I worked hard there, and I couldn't have got much more out of the session, so it is what it is. Now we move on to the next. And there we have it. I'm showered, got a nice hot cup of tea. I think I'm gonna watch something now on YouTube actually, that it's been on my watch list for a little while. It's by a guy called Eric Floberg. I don't know if you guys have seen him or heard from him before, but he makes really, really cinematic, cool kind of looking running videos. They're both inspiring, really informative, and great storytelling and really, really amazing cinematography. But he came out with like a full documentary about a month ago called Moving Still, and I've wanted to watch it for ages, but I know I needed to like sit down and properly watch it all the way through and focus on it and sort of take it all in properly rather than just watching it on my phone. So I've got an hour now, or just over an hour, and I'm going to sit down in front of the TV and I'm going to hopefully enjoy this movie, this documentary.
Those miles were at that, race pace, 6 flat to 5:45 threshold, and it just all.
What a movie that was. Is this thing working? Hello? I think it's working. Some green lines up there, so sweet. So the rest of this video should be recorded with better audio, hopefully. Is it better? I hope it is. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the long run. It's a beautiful, crisp Saturday morning today. and we're doing 17k out on the long run. The plan for this one is to keep the majority of the run easy, but there is a little 1k pickup at 11k. So we're doing 4:15 pace for kilometre 11, and the rest of it is just whatever, keep it nice and easy. There's no plans. I've got a route planned out for today's run. I don't normally plan out a route. I normally just sort of head out the door and follow my nose wherever I feel like going. But today I decided to plan a route. I knew I was up early, got quite a bit to do today, so I knew I had to do the run first thing in the morning, which isn't something that I particularly like doing. I much prefer running in the evenings, but my afternoon and evening today is already booked out, so morning run it is, which is good. I like the feeling of getting the run done in the morning once it's done. I just struggle to get out there. But anyway, I've done that now. I'm out on the run, and I mapped out the route, because I thought if I don't map out the route, my morning tired brain is just going to be doing some generic loop, and it's going to get boring. So yeah, I mapped out the route. Look at this hill. This one is a beast. Oh, a bit early for this. So one of my goals this year is actually to wake up before the sunrise every single day of this year. I was sort of thinking this winter how much I hate the sort of dark nights, and I hate the sort of feeling of darkness all the time, and how it just sort of gets you down a little bit. And I thought, you know what, some days I'm actually missing some sunlight in the mornings. Now I'd planned this whole route out and this whole run out this morning because I thought I'll get to this point at exactly this time, and I've timed it pretty much perfectly, exactly when I wanted to be here, and the sun should be rising just behind me right now. That didn't really work, did it? I mean, it was a stupid idea anyway, but yeah, not everything always works out the way you planned it. Anyway, might as well carry on. Nice. Right, the 1 kilometre pickup starts in 250 metres. Yeah, feeling pretty good about it. This last little section here has been downhill. I think it should flatten out by the time I start the pickup. But yeah, feeling ready for it. Right, let's go. 1 kilometre, pick up the pace a little bit. Nothing too crazy, it's still a long run. But yeah, let's get those legs turning over for a kilometre, somewhere between 4:15, 4:25 pace. That's a little pickup done. Don't want to stop to rest after that, but keep rolling through. Back to nice easy pace. Pretty much done with the run now. It's been a good one. This is why I absolutely love running, these kind of runs. Just out on the long run, enjoying it. And I'm glad to have got it done in the morning as well. It's not going to be bugging me the whole day now. Sometimes when you leave it the whole day, it just nags on you. And it's nice to get it out, get it bashed out in the morning. And I can enjoy the rest of my day now, knowing that I've done the hardest thing I need to do all day. It's not going to get harder than 17k run out in the cold. Surely that's as hard as it's going to get for today. So yeah, it's not even 10 a.m. yet, and I smashed the hardest thing I need to do all day. Set myself up for a cracking day now. Love it. Buzzing. I thought yesterday was cold. Today's properly cold. Okay, so we've got a strength session today, upper body strength session. Obviously that one's going to be in the gym. And then we're supposed to have a run after the strength session, but yeah, that's going to be a challenge outside. So thinking of the treadmill for the run. So that should come in clutch there. We should be able to get everything done. Gonna wear some gloves for the strength session, because let me tell you something. These things, because they're in the garage, and obviously this garage space is not heated, when it's cold outside, these are so cold to grip. And it's like a challenge in itself just gripping them. So yeah, gonna wear the gloves. What's cool about this microphone is I can start and stop the recording, even though my camera's all the way over there, by pressing the buttons on the microphone. And also, I can just talk normally, and even though the camera's really far away from me right now, you can still hear me. So that's pretty cool. That pause at the top, that one there, whew, that makes this exercise so much harder. Probably just gonna run today until it stops feeling easy. It's just a little recovery run to do today. Get the legs ticking over, get recovered from yesterday's long run. I'm probably gonna watch some YouTube on here as well. I like watching running videos when I'm running on the treadmill. Staring at the brick wall is not all that exciting, so this is my time to catch up on some running YouTube videos. Probably going to shed the jumper quite soon once it gets warm. I've still not got a fan for on the treadmill. Every time I run on the treadmill I say, oh, I need to get a fan because there's no air movement. Still not got a fan. Anyway, probably about half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. Bash this one out, watch a couple videos, and then we're done for the week. Whew, what a week it's been. Just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in for another one. Yeah, it's been a good week of training this week. Pleased with how most of it's gone. Started this new year really strong, and we've just got ourselves set up to achieve some big things this year. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to finish this run on the treadmill, and I'll catch you guys on the next one next week. Peace.